My name is Adam Nishikawa. I work with Asset Exchange Company, and we're a 1031 exchange qualified intermediary. So 1031 exchange is a section of the tax code, and it's a transaction which allows an investor to defer the payment of capital gains tax by exchanging like-kind investment property for like-kind investment property of equal or greater value. The benefits of a 1031 exchange, there's actually quite a few, and it depends on the goals of the investor, but the most obvious benefit is definitely savings on the payment of capital gains taxes. Capital gains tax is enormous, especially when you include state and federal capital gain tax. It accounts for a very large portion of the sales proceeds. So number two is definitely the ability to reinvest your proceeds into a better investment. A lot of investors are tired of their current investment. Maybe they have terrible tenants, they have lots of deferred maintenance, HOAs are skyrocketing. They may want to move that money into a new investment without having to incur the tax penalty. And then number three, I think is the most common, is diversification. A lot of investors only have one or two investment properties, and they'd like to grow their portfolio and hopefully increase their overall assets and increase their cash flow. So a few of the most prevalent reasons people are using the 1031 exchange right now, definitely deferred maintenance on condos and apartment buildings. I think that is a reason people are selling, because they don't want to get hit with large reassessments or just large repair bills. So they're kind of exiting those properties into something that's maybe a little more newer, a little less maintenance. I'm also seeing a lot of people that are moving out of state. And when they move out of state, some of them want to move their investment properties with them. And so the 1031 exchange allows them to actually move those capital gains tax dollars from California to anywhere in the country. The 1031 exchange is a national tax code. The number one reason a 1031 exchange fails is actually before it even gets set up, they call me and escrow has already closed. And if escrow has already closed, it's a taxable event at that point, and there's nothing we can do to help them. So they need to set up a 1031 exchange before escrow closes for it to be valid. And that's because we have to actually assign ourselves into the contract and make sure that those funds do not go to the investor, which is that taxable event. A lot of investors, they really struggle with when is the right time to do that, because what happens if you're in escrow on your purchase and your sale escrow cancels or does not close on time, and you're forced to basically purchase the replacement property before you're able to sell. So it varies by market, but some investors choose to wait until the funds are sitting in the exchange account, especially if they're going to be an all cash purchase. That way they're not a contingent offer, they're making an all cash offer. And then some investors choose to try to time everything, and they're looking to get into escrow while they're in escrow on their sale. So they're running two concurrent escrows for a sale and a purchase, and they just want to make sure that sale closes before the purchase. People always ask me, is a 1031 exchange a really challenging transaction? You know, especially for a lot of agents that have not done one before. I want to encourage them that the 1031 exchange is not harder than any other sale that they're going to do. Yes, there's timing involved. Yes, there's some nuances, but at the end of the day, it's an opportunity for them to help their investor grow their portfolio. They're going to get repeat clients from it, and they're also going to hopefully get more than one commission check on a sale and hopefully a purchase or multiple purchases. So I think the 1031 exchange is something that all agents should be confident doing. If you would like to do a 1031 exchange or even strategize about how to help your clients through a 1031 exchange, it's good to kind of get that foundation laid before you even have those listing appointment conversations, so that you are super knowledgeable on the topic and can help them understand things. And you can bring in a professional like myself at any point during that conversation. You can reach me at my cell phone, 619-550-6776, or my email, anishikawa@ax1031.com.